Hello, hello. At the time that I filmed this, we had just received the largest snowstorm I've possibly ever seen. So what better way to cozy up than to look through some of my art books? Now, I am very much a beginner, but perhaps if you're watching this, you are too. And I have definitely bought far too many art books in my life, so maybe I can save you just a little money by showing you some of the best beginner books in my experience on how to draw. If you're an absolute beginner, there are two books that I'd say lay the best groundwork. First book I'm going to recommend is Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards. Now, who is this for? Well, if you need some confidence to get started, maybe you're someone who has repeatedly said, "I can't even draw a stick figure," then this is the book for you. If you're someone who thrives in a more academic, methodical environment, this will also be a great book for you. The author breaks down some of the notions that might hold us back from making art, and it won't be long before you start making some drawings you actually like. Mainly the book does this by forcing you to take a step back and realize, am I drawing what I'm seeing, or what I think I'm seeing? And this is way more important a concept than you think, because learning to see like an artist is genuinely half the battle. Now, some of the science is a bit outdated, especially when it comes to the namesake of the book. Left brain versus right brain thinking has largely been disproven at this point, but the concepts behind the book are still absolutely timeless, and as of this moment, it's been revised and updated several times over the years, so it's still just as mind-blowing and effective as when it was first released. My next recommendation is at about the same level as the previous book, and that's going to be Keys to Drawing by Bert Dodson. Now, this book touches on some of the same concepts as Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, but it's a bit more exercise focused. Whereas in the last book, there may only be an exercise or two per chapter, each of the chapters in this book have multiple exercises. Because of this, I think it's best for people who are already a bit crafty. Maybe you learn better by doing. Or maybe you like drawing in the past and you're trying to rekindle your love for it. The book gets you started by learning what's called contour drawing. Like Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, it tries to get you to draw what you actually see by tracing the outline of objects with your eyes, drawing those edges, all while preferably looking at the subject more than you're looking at the paper. And the book is filled with similar exercises. And there are so many cool concepts covered in this book in an extremely approachable way. But what about for the advanced beginners? Well, maybe you're a painter trying to learn drawing to improve your work. Or maybe you've done some tutorials online, made a few drawings you like, but every artist you look up to has said over and over how much you need to go back and study your fundamentals. Then I recommend Marco Bucci's Foundations in Drawing. Marco is a great teacher, especially when it comes to painting concepts, but his drawing skills are extremely good as well. Whereas the first two books we talked about mainly teach you how to see like an artist and draw from life, this book teaches you some of the direct concepts you'll need to make some of your own work from imagination. Gesture, form, an intro to perspective, and even a bit of a primer on value and color. This is a true artist's drawing book, which has concepts that you can use in any medium. So if you've already successfully gotten a grasp on seeing like an artist, then this is a great next step for you. And I definitely recommend checking out some of Marco's YouTube channel and online courses because he has some really great stuff. I have one last honorable mention, and that's going to be the Steal Like an Artist book. Now, this isn't strictly speaking a how to draw book, but this book really teaches you how to continue learning and thriving outside of the classroom setting of a book. Author Austin Kleon points out that copying the masters of your craft is how great artists of the past learned and practiced. So he encourages you to try out the methods of your heroes and incorporate their style into your own as you make original work. Now, I know what the title says, and this book is not endorsing plagiarism, but the book does teach you how you can learn to draw or paint like the people you look up to. Despite the short length, you might find this book to be a game changer for your practice routine. So there we go. 4 beginner-friendly books to get you started on your art journey. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you made it to the end of this video and enjoyed the ride, feel free to leave a like to commemorate your journey, and subscribe for some more art-related content. My channel has some other side projects of mine, some animations and illustrations I've done for one of my other favorite hobbies, board gaming, but I'm very much a beginner. You can go ahead and follow along with me and see how I do, learn with me. And if you have any other book recommendations, I would love to hear about them in the comments. So, that's it for today. See you next time.